My name's Jay. Everyone online knows me as Jay. I own a business called Soak Rochford. We're based in England, near Peterborough, and we sell ingredients for small manufacturers and hobbyists of cosmetic ingredients. So the majority of our customers make bath bombs, wax melts, soaps, shower gels, that kind of thing. So it took a bit of a twist. I was an A&E trauma resus nurse, and I always worked in a level one, I think it was level two trauma centre, and loved my job. One of the deputy sisters, no, one of the charge nurses there got breast cancer, and she arranged to do the race for life. So the majority of all the female staff that were off, they were all doing the race for life with her. I was working the shift to cover some of the girls that are going for the race for life because it was like a women only event, and I kind of wanted to feel like I wanted to support them, sort of thing. So I made loads of moisturizers and soaps and stuff as like thought like, they have a bit of a pamper when they get back. So I literally put them all in a big basket with some moisturizers in half filled the basket and these soaps in the other half, and sort of says, if you're in the race for life, help yourself. It's like a little pick me up after the race sort of thing. From there, everybody was tapping me on the shoulder every shift. Oh, have you got any more of that soap? Have you got any more of that moisturizer? And I was like, no. Like at the time, I wasn't assessed. I didn't know what I was doing. I just Googled some recipes, really dangerously, just give it out to like 100 people that I worked with. I started looking into it a bit more to sort of. Somebody said to me, "Oh, you need an assessment for that," and I was like, "What do you mean an assessment? What's that sort of thing?" So looked into it all. I got assessed for a couple of different items, and I used to make really small scale, and then wanted to make bath bombs is something I really got into. So I used to make a lot of bath bombs, and I got bored. When I started, it was just spheres. Everything was spheres. That was all. They used to do some like Nordic wear pans where you could have some nice characters, the metal tins. And other than that, there was nothing. There was a lady in America that did really good designs that was really sort of really well known. And I thought, I want to make some for myself so that I can do them myself. So I made some molds. I bought a machine. I literally started, I think, about £700. I bought this really old, decrepit machine that was about 23 years old, a proper rust bucket. Yeah, I went and picked it up from some dodgy warehouse that was closing down. But it worked. And I managed to make a mold in a shape that I really liked and did a couple. And then my inbox was flooded with requests, mostly from Australia and America, asking, "Oh, where did you get that mold? Can you make me one?" And I was like, "Oh, you can." And I did kind of do it for myself, so I could make my own shapes and stuff. So I did, and people were going wild for them because there was nothing like it in the market. So people from Canada and Australia would pay like £25 postage for a mold that I was charging like £3 for, and it just went insane. So I started making molds, and it got busier and busier and busier. And where my position, I had to give, I think it was 4 or 6 weeks notice. And I thought, I'm getting to the stage now. I was probably posting posting these orders out twice a week because I was working full time the rest of it. So probably on a Tuesday or Wednesday, I was off. And they were my only days that I could make the molds, pick, pack, book, and dispatch. And it got busier and busier and busier. And then people started complaining that the delivery was slow because it took me a week to post them, and it was getting quite negative quite quickly. And I thought, I need to make a decision whether I'm going to run with this. And I decided my notice is 4 weeks. I'm going to hand it in. I'm going to leave with the view to do this full time because I don't know what's going to happen, if this is going to turn into a business or what. But if I don't take the chance now, and it's going to get burned around me because everyone's complaining about how slow it is and they're getting really annoyed about it, and the reviews were turning really bad. So I handed my notice in, did it full time, and it just got bigger and bigger and bigger.